Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to explore some of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the market, specifically the 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony $1 coins, including any rare or silver-like varieties that have become major players in the coin collecting world. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. It helps support the channel and keeps the coin collecting community growing. Let's get started. First up, number 1. The 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony $1 coin from the United States of America. This coin, often overlooked in ordinary circulation, carries an extraordinary story beneath its metallic surface, one filled with bold vision, historic significance, and hidden value. For collectors and dreamers alike, this unassuming dollar has become a secret symbol of potential wealth beyond imagination. In its rarest form, the 1979 P. Anthony dollar isn't just worth its face value. It can be the spark that sets your financial fortune ablaze overnight. Introduced in 1979, the Susan B. Anthony dollar was a groundbreaking issue. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real woman who wasn't an allegorical figure, Susan B. Anthony, the fierce crusader for women's rights and suffrage. Her portrait, strong and resolute, marked a turning point in American coinage. But despite its noble tribute, the coin's reception was mixed. It bore a strong resemblance in size and color to the quarter, confusing many and leading to its early retirement. And that is where its rarity began to grow. From rejection came scarcity, and from scarcity came value. Among the various Anthony dollars minted in 1979, the P mintmark, indicating a production in Philadelphia, contains a few fascinating variants. One of the most coveted among them is a wide rim or near-date version, where the date is strikingly closer to the rim than usual. This subtle difference transformed an ordinary dollar into an elite collectible. Only a limited number were made before the design was adjusted, making this version one of the most prized in the Anthony series. A well-preserved specimen of this coin can fetch thousands, even tens of thousands, at auction. But there's more than just one variety to watch. Missed strikes, double dies, and pristine mint state coins graded at MS67 or higher can command staggering prices. For collectors, condition is everything, and if you hold a 1979 P. Anthony dollar in knee-perfect shape, you may be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. It's like finding gold wrapped in disguise, a treasure waiting for the right eyes to discover its worth. The true allure of the 1979 P. Anthony dollar lies not just in its history or scarcity, but in the transformation it offers. To the average person, it's pocket change, but to the educated collector, it's a golden opportunity. Many stories exist of coins like these changing hands for life-changing amounts, purchased by collectors eager to own a piece of numismatic history. The right buyer, the right condition, and the right time can turn this simple dollar into a million-dollar miracle. Imagine one day reaching into an old coin jar, sifting through years of forgotten change, and pulling out this seemingly ordinary coin, only to realize it bears the exact traits that make it immensely valuable. It's a moment that has happened before and will happen again. The question is, will you be ready to recognize it? Will you be the one whose life is transformed by the power of this tiny but mighty disc of metal? The Susan B. Anthony dollar is more than a monetary token. It is a statement of resilience, change, and potential. Much like the woman it honors, this coin has faced rejection, misunderstanding, and challenge, only to rise again as a beacon of uniqueness and rarity. That power, that symbolism, adds a kind of magic to its value, something beyond the numbers and into the realm of legacy. Even now, decades after its initial issue, new discoveries surface. Rare minting errors, untouched rolls of wide-rim coins, and pristine uncirculated sets that send shockwaves through the collecting community. Each time, the story of the 1979 P. Anthony dollar grows, solidifying its status as one of the most unexpectedly valuable coins in American history. What was once dismissed as a misstep has now become a golden ticket for those lucky enough to uncover it. If you possess this coin, particularly one of its rare variants or in exceptional condition, treat it with the reverence it deserves. It may look like an average dollar, but it could change your fortune overnight. It could be the difference between ordinary and extraordinary, between working for wealth and stumbling upon it in the palm of your hand. And perhaps that's the most captivating part of all. This isn't a coin you have to search the ends of the earth to find. It may be already sitting quietly in your house, passed down in a jar, tucked into a wallet, or slipped into a collection years ago. It waits patiently, silently, until the day its true value is realized, and with it, the power to rewrite your destiny. Because in the world of coin collecting, it only takes one rare piece, one bold discovery, one extraordinary coin, to turn an average life into a millionaire's tale. The 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar could be that coin. Don't overlook it. Don't spend it. Treasure it. For in your hand may lie the most unexpected path to unimaginable fortune. The 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony $1 coin is more than a metallic relic. It is a story sealed in silver nickel, echoing the bold spirit of an era and the extraordinary woman it honors. At first glance, it may seem like ordinary currency, a mere dollar tossed aside or forgotten in a drawer. But don't be fooled. Beneath its modest appearance lies a possibility of unimaginable value. For those who understand the power of rarity, history, and pristine preservation, this coin can transform a moment of curiosity into a lifetime of fortune. The 1979 D mintmark signals its origin from the Denver Mint, a key production hub whose unique variations now spark the interest of collectors worldwide. The introduction of the Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979 was historic. It was the first U.S. coin to honor a real woman, a trailblazer for women's rights and a fierce advocate of justice. Susan B. Anthony's legacy was immortalized in the coin's bold design, her strong profile framed by 13 stars and the legend of liberty. While the intention was noble, the reception was lukewarm. The coin's size and color too closely resembled a quarter, causing confusion and limited acceptance in everyday transactions. Yet, this lukewarm reception was a seed of rarity, for the coin's early retirement meant fewer were minted, especially in unique variants. The 1979 D. Anthony dollar, in particular, carries layers of value for the seasoned eye. While the Denver Mint produced a large volume of these coins, it's the small details, minting errors, high-grade conditions, and sharply struck dies that elevate a common coin into the realm of million-dollar treasures. Coins preserved in mint state, MS-66 or higher, untouched by circulation, have fetched astounding prices in auctions. Combine that condition with an error such as doubling in the lettering or unusual die marks, and you've got a coin capable of unlocking generational wealth. Rarity in coin collecting isn't just about how many were made, it's about how many survived in exceptional form. The vast majority of these coins were used, handled, and worn, but the few that remain flawless, sealed in protective holders since the day they were struck, are like time capsules. They whisper of another age, and to collectors, they shout value. A 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar in such condition is like a diamond hiding in plain sight, overlooked by millions, waiting for the one person with a vision to recognize it. Imagine owning a coin so rare that a single collector, hungry to complete a perfect set, is willing to pay millions. It's happened before in the numismatic world. Coins once dismissed as pocket change have become record-breaking investments. And what makes this even more thrilling is that these coins aren't hidden in some royal vault or lost under ancient ruins. They're in circulation, in homes, in forgotten collections and inherited jars. You could be holding one right now, unaware that it's a key to an entirely different life. But value isn't built on mystery alone. It's built on stories, on significance. The 1979 D dollar represents a pivotal moment in American coinage. It challenged the norm. It honored a woman who dared to demand equality in a time when the world refused it. That spirit lives on in each surviving piece. To own this coin isn't just a hold metal. It's a hold history, resilience, and a bold step forward. Let's not forget the otherworldly design on its reverse, the majestic eagle landing on the moon, and homage to the Apollo 11 mission. This isn't just American currency. It's American pride, a celebration of space exploration paired with a fight for equality. This dual symbolism heightens its collector appeal. It's a coin that speaks to dreamers, pioneers, and revolutionaries, those who dare to defy the ordinary and chase the extraordinary. For every collector, there's a dream, to discover that one overlooked coin, that hidden masterpiece, that overlooked dollar in a drawer or safe deposit box that turns out to be worth a fortune. The 1979 D. Anthony dollar can be that coin. Not just because of its monetary potential, but because of what it represents. A treasure wrapped in history, waiting to be uncovered by someone with the right knowledge and a touch of luck. In today's coin market, Where trends shift rapidly and rarities are king, the right Antony dollar can command staggering amounts. And it only takes one rare variant, one flawless mint condition, one buyer willing to pay top dollar to complete their set. That's the kind of magic the 1979 D holds. Quiet, patient, and full of promise. So if you have this coin, don't spend it. Don't let it slip away as may change. Study it, protect it, explore its features. You may have something far more valuable than a dollar. You may have the start of your empire, a small disc of metal with the power to change your destiny. Because in the realm of numismatics, fortune doesn't knock loudly, it whispers. It speaks in mint marks and die varieties, in pristine finishes and overlooked errors. The 1979 D. Susan B. Antony dollar could be whispering to you right now, inviting you to listen, to look closer, and to believe that sometimes great wealth comes in small, round packages. The 1980p Susan B. Antony $1 coin may appear to many as just another coin in the realm of U.S. currency, but beneath its common outer shell lies a hidden potential for life-changing wealth. While millions were minted, only a precious few hold the traits that turn an everyday coin into a collector's dream. It's not simply the metal or the stamp. It's a magic of condition, rarity, and the captivating story behind it. The 1980p dollar isn't just a coin. It's a piece of living history, carrying with it the pioneering spirit of Susan B. Antony and the evolving face of American numismatics. When the U.S. Mint introduced this coin, the country was at a crossroads. Equality was rising to the forefront, and commemorating Susan B. Antony, the fearless suffragette who fought for women's rights, was a bold statement. The coin, minted at the Philadelphia Mint in 1980 and marked with a P, carries this powerful legacy. Its design tells a story. The determined profile of Antony, a moon-landing eagle on the reverse, and a coin that was meant to change the face of American money. What it became, however, was a misunderstood icon, rejected by some but now treasured by collectors who understand its deep value. What truly separates the valuable 1980p Susan B. Antony dollars from the rest are the rare traits that slip past the untrained eye. Certain varieties show doubled dies, misalignments, or even planchette errors, those precious anomalies that only occur in limited numbers and turn an ordinary piece into a treasure. Combine those with an uncirculated, untouched, pristine condition, and you have a coin that can fetch thousands, or even millions, on the numismatic market. For collectors, rarity isn't just about numbers. It's about uniqueness, about those rare quirks that make a single coin stand out in a sea of millions. Imagine pulling out a coin from an old drawer or inherited stash and realizing it's worth more than a luxury car or even a house. That's the kind of fortune the 1980p Susan B. Antony dollar can bring. There are stories of collectors who uncovered near-perfect examples that sold at auction for astronomical prices. One slight variation, one mint error, or one high-grade gem can elevate this unassuming dollar into the realm of high-end collectibles. The thrill of discovery isn't just a fantasy. It's a real possibility with this coin. Yet, it's not only about money. This coin symbolizes a movement. Susan B. Antony's legacy resonates deeply in its cold, hard surface. Her unwavering fight for equality makes this coin far more than currency. It's a tribute, a monument in miniature. Holding a 1980p Antony dollar is like grasping the torch she carried through history, lit with defiance, courage, and resolve. And that emotional weight, that historical gravity, adds immeasurable value in the hearts of collectors and patriots alike. The Philadelphia Mint production of this coin was significant, yet few remain in gem condition today. Circulation wore them down, dulled their luster, and diminished their grade. That's why those that survived in brilliant, uncirculated form, especially with full detail and error-free surfaces, are now in high demand. Grading services like PCGS and NGC have authenticated and sealed some of these top-tier examples, and their value only continues to climb with time and rarity. Many dismiss these coins as too common, too recent, to be worth serious money, but that is where the opportunity lies. While others overlook them, savvy collectors recognize that the numismatic market thrives on the unexpected. Today's mundane can be tomorrow's miracle. Just like the overlooked P mint mark, which only appeared due to a short-lived change in policy, these coins carry their own mystique, especially to those who know where to look. For those fortunate enough to possess a 1980p Antony dollar, the best advice is, do not let it go casually. Treat it with care. Have it professionally graded. Investigate its details. You might hold one of the rare varieties, a double die obvos, a high relief strike, or a unique planchette floor. Such characteristics could transform it from an object of pocket change into a $1 million masterpiece. Some investors have started pouring capital into rare coins as alternative assets. And coins like the 1980p Antony dollar, with their cultural significance, rarity potential, and limited high-grade supply, are climbing the ranks as sought-after assets. Whether it's for a personal collection or financial growth, this coin holds a timeless appeal that only strengthens as decades pass. Think of it not just as currency, but as a key to wealth, a key to history, a key to a narrative that spans centuries, from Susan B. Anthony's relentless pursuit of justice to the economic forces that shape the collector's market today. The 1980p Antony dollar is more than a coin. It's a legend pressed in metal, carrying both heritage and hope. In the world of numismatics, some coins are merely valuable, but a few, just a precious few, are transformative. If you hold the right version of this coin, you're not just holding a piece of money, you're holding potential to rewrite your own fortune. The 1980p Susan B. Anthony dollar might be the ticket to your dream life, waiting patiently to be recognized. Don't let it go unnoticed. Don't spend it. Cherish it, because your path to unimaginable wealth might just begin with a single dollar.